NIO is absolutely exploding. I told you guys to buy NIO back when it was $3.50. I told my Discord the exact same thing, and it's pretty much in line with what I've been doing consistently for over a year and a half here on YouTube and as well in the Discord. My students made tens of thousands of dollars on Tempest AI, Meta, Oracle, Broadcom, Snowflake, Microsoft. The list goes on, including NIO. And you can see by the profits on the screen, they've been absolutely printing in the Discord. I have many viewers on YouTube that are also printing, and this is exactly how we're doing it. NIO stock has recently taken off, hitting a 52-week high of $7.71 on a strong trading activity. This comes after a volatile period when the stock dipped as low as $3.02, which I told everyone to buy it when it was $3, $3.50. $4, and I continued to make videos on it. This impressive rally seems to be fueled by real improvements in the company's fundamentals. The EV maker is now enjoying a wave of positive developments, including endorsements from analysts and record-breaking performance. For investors, though, following the stock, these are signs of potential lasting change in the company's trajectory. Is it now the right time to invest? Well, I told you guys it was, and if you did, you went from $3.50 to over $7 in just a few months, which is a 100% return, which is 2x. That's incredible. First, a huge announcement. This Friday, my free masterclass webinar returns yet again, 6 p.m. Eastern Time, 3 p.m. Pacific, this Friday, September 26th. You don't want to miss it. Every student that's ever attended the webinar said they've learned more in the hour they've spent with me than anywhere else. I'll have a huge announcement. I'll be answering your questions. Spots are extremely limited. Every single webinar, I have hundreds of students that can't get in because we have a certain cutoff. So the link to get started is in the information box below to register for this Friday's webinar. You don't want to miss it. Let me show you what you're doing wrong in the market, and let me show you how you can improve it, and let me show you how you can get better. You can see by the profits on the screen that my students are making consistently. This is what they've done. They have shown up to the webinar. They've learned my secrets. They've learned how to do this, and you can see my students in the Discord are doing even better. This is what I want to do. This is what I've set out to do, is to help others understand the market just like you and help you understand how to get better, save for retirement, trade, and make money. I hope to see you guys at the webinar this Friday. Don't miss it. 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific. Link to register now is below. Take action right now. Don't wait. I'll see you there. Let's dive deeper into the key factors that are driving this momentum. And number one is analyst upgrades, a vote for confidence amongst Wall Street. And the opinions can be a strong indicator. And in NIO's case, these endorsements have been coming in thick and fast. September saw a series of positive analyst reactions offering external validation of the company's strategy. This suggests a broader reassessment of NIO's potential is underway. UBS Group made the most impactful move, though, upgrading NIO to a buy and raising its price target to $8.50. I told you guys we'd likely see NIO in the $8 to $10 range by the end of the year, and it's shaping up to be as such. Just like I said, the SPY would be over 640 by end of summer, and SoFi would reach 25 by the end of the year, both which have happened already. Their reasoning included strong demand for new models and a healthier balance sheet. This wasn't an isolated event, though. Other prominent bank analysts like those at Bank of America, Mizuho, raised their price targets as well. Looking at 5 analyst ratings since July 1st, the new consensus price target stands at $7.40. This rapidly increasing valuation and ceiling reflects the significant improvement in the sentiment for NIO. For investors, this wave of upgrades provides a solid ground for the stock's recent rally, signaling a return of institutional confidence. A $1.16 billion boost is also on the table, addressing financial concerns. A persistent concern for NIO investors has been the company's high cash burn rate, especially given its debt to equity ratio of 1.89. To tackle this, NIO recently completed a $1.16 billion equity offering. This strengthens its financial position and reduces risks associated with its ambitious growth plans. This isn't just about cash, it's about strategic move to fuel key initiatives. The funds will also be used for research and development, investing in core smart EV technologies. There's also product expansion, developing future vehicles and platforms across its brand and portfolio, NIO, Onvo, and Firefly. Infrastructure growth. There's the expanding in its battery swapping and charging network. This capital injection gives NIO a much longer operational runway. It reduces financial risks and ensures resources are available for innovation and competition. This financial stability is a key factor for investors considering the long-term potential of NIO. Record deliveries are also on the table right now, and proof in performance and positive marketing sentiment and a strong balance sheet are vital, but real-world performance is the ultimate ultimate proof. NIO delivers on this front with operational results, validating its strategy, just like I said they would. And the Onvo sales would get better, and they have. In its second quarter earnings report, NIO announced revenue of $2.65 billion, a solid 9% year-over-year increase. This was followed by a company record of 31,305 vehicles delivered in August 2025, a 55.2% increase from the prior year. This demonstrates accelerating consumer demand. This growth is driven by its multi-brand strategy, the launch of the Onvo brand, targeting the high-volume family SUV market, and it's significantly contributing to its delivery numbers. It's positioned to directly compete with leaders like Tesla's Model Y. And looking ahead, management projects between 87,000 and 91,000 vehicle deliveries for the third quarter. These rising delivery numbers provide strong evidence of a successful business model, driving revenue growth needed to support a higher valuation. A new chapter for NIO, the combination of renewed analyst confidence, a stronger financial position, and validate operational success creates a powerful narrative. The EV market remains competitive, but NIO has proactively addressed its financial vulnerabilities and is now executing from a position of strength. This suggests that NIO has successfully navigated its challenges and is poised for a new chapter of sustained growth. I've been telling you on YouTube for over a year and in my Discord for over a year to buy NIO, and it is running, but this is just one of the many stocks, very many stocks that I've said that would run over the past year and a half. I have students that are making $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 a week. Some students making $100,000 plus per trade. As you can see there on the screen, NIO just being one of the dozens and dozens of trades just over the last 2 months alone, but this is a long-term one, and NIO is poised to run even more. This is a stock that you want to be in long-term. If you're having trouble understanding this concept or understanding how I choose these stocks, or maybe you just don't understand investing at all, I am here to help you as it drives me every single day. I would love to help you, coach you, and guide you on how to make more success in the stock market. The link to get started is in the information box below. Like I said, my students and I have been printing consistently in the Discord, and I want to help you to be able to do the same thing. I have students that made $100,000 on Oracle, others that made $25,000 to $50,000 on Tempest AI, and I have students that made $40,000, $50,000 on the recent MetaTrade. And this is a consistent thing happening even here on YouTube. I'm giving you guys tidbits and stocks to look at and potentially add to your portfolio. But don't take my word for it. Let's take a listen to what my student Xander had to say, growing his portfolio from $12,000 to $106,000 in 1 month. So today we are here with one of my newest students, Xander. How you doing, Xander?
Good.
Awesome. Glad to hear.
Yeah. So when I was watching other YouTubers, they were really pushing a certain mode of saying oh, you're going to make $1 million, over 500,000 with such a small account, and pushing so many numbers that just seems so unrealistic, where you seem to push a more focused strategy and actually explain stuff more to the point instead of just pushing and pushing the Discord. And it just made me pick yours over everyone else's. You didn't try and give unrealistic expectations, right? You actually gave a focused and clear strategy to how we would make money.
Awesome. I'm glad to hear. And that is the goal.
I originally started with $12,000 when I joined your Discord. I never done options before that. And it's kind of crazy what I'm at now. From $12,000 just a month in your Discord, I'm at just over $104,000. So just unbelievable, life-changing money. It's just crazy.
Wow. So you went from 12,000 over 104,000 in 1 month in the Discord.
Yeah, just unbelievable. I couldn't believe it when I was did around 9 trades, and just the amount of success that your trades were and so accurate. It was 9 out of 9 trades, 104,000 from 12. I couldn't thank you more. It's just been awesome.
Awesome. That is amazing success. And in 1 month, that is like a 10x return, which is
yeah, 1,000%. Yeah, over 1,000% I made in 1 month, just from your strategies and just from what you've put out in the Discord.
Based on what it cost you to join and what you've made and the group itself and just overall the education I provide, is it worth it?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, people need to understand that your Discord community is insane. I made, in the span of a month, I made 12 new friends that have just been helping me and explaining to me trades that I haven't even thought about taking that were put out from you, and just explain the trades and give me an overall better understanding of how your Discord works. And if anybody's thinking of joining the Discord, 100% please go through those training modules. They're step by step, and obviously they'll learn at your pace. So if you can't do it some days, it's okay. But those training modules really gave me a baseline of how to actually do the options and how to take Corey's trades. And once I got to the module, I got through it in a week. I just destroyed them all. I love learning. After that, I started to take trades, and it was just profits from there. Unbelievable. And I just couldn't thank Corey more.
So you heard my student Xander had to say, if you want this to be your success story and you want to make your own success like Xander did at just 18 years old, then the link to get started is in the information box below. I've had many people ask me to show the Discord in real time, which I'm about to do right now. Let me show you exactly what we're doing. I had many people ask me to show Discord in real time. So you can see here, Kevin started with me in April and his portfolio is just running 60% in a few months. This student, 3% in a week, $2,500. This student is up $33,000 since he joined. This student made $24,000 in one trade. $2,000 in one trade, $5,000 for this student in one trade, and another few $1,000s in this trade, 21% in one day, and the profits keep going on. $4,000 here, another $4,000, $3,600 here. This student turned a $10,000 account into $40,000 since joining my Discord, and we can be here all day looking at the profits. I made $30,000 myself in just over a week. You guys can see these profits here: 44, 10,000, 32, 32, 19, 16, and the list goes on. This student is up 120%. This student's up $18,000 in 1 month. This student right here has made another $1,700 on some put contracts that were sold. This student made 20% in a day. Another student made 30% in a month, $16,000 in 1 month. These profits go on and on and on. If I scroll back here, you see this student made $103,000 in 1 month. If you guys want to make these profits you're seeing on the screen, I would love to help you. The link to get started is in the information box below. Look forward to seeing you real soon. Looking at NIO, we can see that NIO is sitting right atop of the $7, $7.50 mark. And if we look at the 4-hour chart, you'll see there's a lot of resistance in here at the $7.50 mark. And the next target is $9.50. And the one after that is $10.80 and $11. So this stock is very likely to push into that range by Christmas. And if we consider that in a very short duration of time, in just a little over 6 weeks, the stock has went from $3.50 to over $7.40. It's a $4 jump. And for us to think that it could make a $3 move in the next 3 to 4 months would make us too skeptical, in my opinion. Like, this is very realistic that it could make that move. And as you can see, it's making new support here at $7.40. And the longer it stays here, the stronger the support will get, which is a previous high right here. It's got to break this ceiling. We got to break 775. The stock is moving in that direction right now, and earnings are coming up and deliveries are also up. And we have a lot of good data coming out of NIO. This is the time to buy. This is the opportunity. I really think you should look at NIO. There's risks with every trade. There's risks with every investment, but you should definitely consider and at least look at adding to your portfolio in NIO. Remember, no more than 10% of your portfolio in any one stock or one sector. I look forward to seeing you guys on the next video or upload and in the Discord real soon. Link to get started is in the information box below. Don't forget, guys, my free masterclass webinar returns this Friday, 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific. This is going to be Friday, September 26th. You don't want to miss it. Huge announcement, and spots are limited. I'll be taking your questions, showing you how to become a better trader. Every student that's ever showed up to this webinar in the past said they've learned more in the 1 hour they've spent with me than anywhere else. You don't want to miss it. Link to register for the webinar is below. I will see you guys at the webinar and the Discord very soon. Take care of yourselves. One love, fam.